As a working mom, I find it really hard to relax and have fun on the weekends if I have a ton of stuff on my to-do list from the week that I didn't finish. So I want to share with you guys a Friday nap time routine I recently adopted that has really helped me free up my weekends, add in some of the things that I had been neglecting, and really just let me end the week with a high note so that I can really just have fun and do the things I want to do on the weekend. Hey guys, if this is your first time here, my name is Sarah. This is our channel Work Life Glue, where we glue work and life together one piece at a time, and I am here to help you balance work and life. It is hard. I am an in-home childcare provider. I have a lot of responsibilities running my business. I'm also a mom to 2 little girls. My husband is a chef who works a crazy schedule, so it's a lot of life to balance, but it's something I enjoy doing, and I enjoy helping others along the way. So whenever I come up with a new routine or technique, I like to share it. And so I recently came up with this Friday nap time routine. If you don't have a Friday nap time when you have kids in your home napping, you can make it work for you another time. But I just wanted to share with you guys what I do during this time, and it might give you some ideas that you can implement as well. I like to do this on Fridays because I already was bill paying on Fridays anyway, so it just made sense to throw these other things on here. And I don't really like to do any other kind of work on Fridays. I'm just kind of like dead to the world by Friday. I'm sure you guys can relate. And so it's nice to just do these pretty monotonous, kind of boring tasks that don't require a lot of work, but are things that I just push off that I don't really enjoy doing. I like to do them on Fridays because it really frees up my weekend, helps me to stay productive, and gets my week on track the next week before it even has begun. So I'm going to share with you guys what I do right now. The very first thing I do is go through my Sunday basket. Now, I do this on Friday, so it's kind of funny that it's called a Sunday basket, and many of you are probably wondering what the heck is a Sunday basket. I have a whole video going into this, but basically it's a basket where you throw papers, items, things that you don't need right this second, that you can get to one day a week, go through it, categorize it, sort it, tackle it that day. For me, that day is Friday because Sundays we meal prep during nap time. Nap time is like my productive time. I have nap time Monday through Friday because I'm a daycare provider, and then on the weekends my own girls nap or rest, and this is when I get other things done. But Friday just worked really well for me, and like I said, it really helps me start my weekend off on a high note, and then I don't have to worry about it on Sunday. I can just focus on meal planning and my family. So I go through my Sunday basket on Friday and I look through it. Sometimes there's bills to pay in there. Sometimes there's recipes that I want to plan, which I'll talk about in a second because I do my meal planning on Fridays as well. Sometimes there's little things that I need to do upcoming and I just leave them in here until it's time. Sometimes there's notes to myself that I need to remind myself of to write in my planner and stuff like that. It's just like the catch-all bin. It's like your brain in bin form, and it's so nice to have this one place to drop it so I don't have paper all over my counter. So what I do is I just go through this. I will set anything else aside that I need to tackle today that can't wait until next Friday, but everything else will just get sorted, thrown away, recycled, or filed. So I'm just gonna go through it right now. I have a recipe in here that I actually made last week, so I don't really need to keep that, but I was keeping it in here because I wanted to know what the Weight Watchers smart points were for that recipe. But now that I'm done eating it, I have like a little dance certificate for my daughter from when she finished dance, so that's gonna go in her keepsake little folder. I've got all kinds of receipts and bills, things to shred. I mean, there's just so many things that come into your life. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm just making piles right now, and then I will sort and tackle as I finish this. God, I got a gift card to Hobby Lobby. And the things to tackle that I will want to tackle today, I will put in a pile as well for when I go to the computer. I'm part of this Disney movie club, and I need to tell them whether I want the movie this month or not, so I do that on the computer. I have a bill I need to pay today. In here I have something I need to tackle later on, so I just keep that in here. I have stuff that I need to give to a family member I just keep in here. My gift card I can put in my purse to help remind me that I have it. Okay, so that was pretty easy. I've got my recycle pile. I've got my shred pile that I just add to a pile that's already, been accumulating, and every once in a while I will shred it. I'll set this out to put in my purse, and then I'm going to take these ones over to the computer for my next step. And our Sunday basket just sits right here in this little nook by our fridge under some cabinets. It's a perfect drop zone. Okay, so after I've done my Sunday basket, I come and sit down at my computer and I do quite a few things here. The very first thing I do is pay bills. So I have an Excel spreadsheet on my computer that I use for bill paying. I go in, I pay my bills, I keep track of any daycare parent payments on this day so that I'm staying on top of that. And then I will also do any purchases that I have to do for the week. So I'm not going to show you the bill paying part, but basically I just do that every Friday so that I'm staying on top of it. Reconcile my accounts, look at my statements and stuff like that, and then move on to the next task. So I paid all my bills, reconciled my account. It only takes a few minutes when you have a good system. I, just looked over everything, added anything in that I hadn't budgeted for. And now I am at the computer still, so I'm going to order anything that I need to order online. First of all, I just go through and see if there's anything I've made a list of, either in my planner, or I also use this app called Cozy, which is how we keep track of what's going on for our family, and we keep our grocery list and shopping list on here. So whenever we find out we ran out of something, we put it on here. And so I just look on here and see if there's anything on here that needs to be purchased online. So I know I have to order caterpillars for my daycare today. I need to order a gift for a friend's birthday coming up. And then I'm gonna look for a bird feeder and stickers on here as well, just like the random stuff that may come up. I could buy those in store, but I'm really trying not to go into stores as much as possible now. I will sometimes go into Target, but we do Walmart pickup for groceries, and I try to just throw anything else onto Amazon so that I don't have to go into stores, because it saves me time to not go into them and saves me money, because the more I'm going into stores, the more I'm just buying random crap. So this time, since I'm already at the computer, I just order those things that I need, and I try to save it for Friday so that I'm not just making random purchases all week. I can purchase and then right away add it to my budget or keep track of it on my budget, and that way I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. Okay, so I made my online purchase. So now the other thing I do when I'm at the computer on Fridays is meal plan and plan my Walmart pickup. I used to meal plan monthly, but now that I'm on Weight Watchers, I'm enjoying trying new things. I'm enjoying just going with the flow and seeing what I'm craving that week. And so I plan my meals on Fridays. I do have my daycare meals planned for the whole month, so that helps, but I can easily switch it as well. So I'm gonna use my daycare meal planner. I look over my meals planned for daycare, and I will pull out one of the weekly spreads and fill this out for next week and plan all the meals. And then I'm gonna take that and go on to Walmart grocery pickup and then add all the groceries we want and need for the week. So we used to shop at Aldi mostly, but my husband got a promotion at work, and so he's even more busy than he was before, and so it's just really hard for us as two busy working parents to find the time to go grocery shopping. So it's just really easy for us to do Walmart pickup. So I just do that while I'm already sitting here. I plan my meals, look up recipes online, and then I'll plan my Walmart pickup, and then I pick that up on Saturdays. If you are interested at all, I have a childcare meal planner that I have for sale. I will leave a link below. A lot of people have been loving it. I use it exclusively and I love it. So you can find out more about it in the description. Okay, so I plan all of the meals for the kids and our family for next week. It's actually 4th of July week here in the United States, so I have, some days crossed off that I'm closed. So I have that done. And while I'm planning that, I will go through and just write down a list of ingredients that I need, and I will add those to our Walmart grocery. So I just hop online, type in stuff, add it to the cart, and send it away for tomorrow. And right before I actually submit the order and check out, I just quickly go through our pantry and our fridge, and I just make sure I'm not ordering anything that I don't need to order. So I'm gonna quick go do that, and then I'll check out. And I usually plan it for 10 to 11 the next day. And then before I move on, I tackle those couple things from my Sunday basket that I need to do at the computer. And this changes every week. So I have a bill to pay that I could have forgotten had I not had my Sunday basket. And then I have this Disney thing. But it varies from week to week. There might be a reminder to buy something. There might be a reminder to sign up for a community ed class for my kids, plan an appointment, all those kind of things I try to save for Friday, because it's so easy to let those things just pile up day to day and really take you away from really focused productivity during times when you can get stuff done. So I try to save it all for Friday. I know I'm gonna get it done then. I set aside that time, and then I can really just batch it out, get it done, and not have to worry about it again for another week. Once I'm done at the computer, I like to come into the kitchen and I grab my planner, I grab my happy planner, and I grab my daily to-do planner, but I just go through and I plan out the next week. So many weeks I've already kind of filled this in just briefly, like as I'm thinking of things, I'll write them down. So basically I have a list where I write a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do that week, and then I just delegate it throughout the week. And then I will use my daily to-do book on a daily basis to plan for the next day. So I'll use my happy planner, look at what I had planned, and then I'll plan out the day. So what I do right now is I just look at my list over on the side, and then I just delegate the tasks throughout the week. So I know what's going on. I kind of can see my week at a glance and plan things here and there. I know what days have more time, what days have less, and so I can plan it all out. And that way, when the next week comes, I'm prepared. So I'm just gonna sit down and kind of go over what I already have planned, make any changes, and then I'm good to go. Okay, once I've done all of the sitting tasks, that takes me about an hour, maybe less, maybe more, it just depends on the day, but honestly an hour to knock out all that stuff that I could have just let overwhelm my week. It's totally worth it, and it just totally sets me up for success for the weekend and the next week. So now I just take some time and I tidy up our main floor. I just, you know, sometimes during the week, especially in the summer, during daycare, it just kind of gets kind of crazy up here sometimes, and I just like to do a quick tidy before the weekend starts. Well guys, there you have it. That is my Friday routine seen on an actual Friday when I was doing it, getting it done. This is how I really maximize my time. It's at least one piece of how I maximize my time. If you didn't see my weekly overview to see how I maximize my time throughout the week, make sure you go back and watch that video. I posted it on Tuesday. I will link it in the description below. If you want more information on the Sunday basket, I will also leave a video about that below. If there's any other topics you guys want me to cover regarding productivity, maximizing your time, and that kind of thing, make sure you head over to our community tab and leave a comment on the thumbnail of this video, because YouTube has disabled our comments, so you can comment over there on any video you would like. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.